Thank you again for tuning into our afternoon drive. I'm Vannas, and this is 1430 ESPN, where we talk about what you care about. The Valley, the state, and every other sport in between, where it's football, basketball, baseball, and everything else. But there's a few things that I'm chewing on today. I'm chewing on the fact that Fresno State is looking pretty good, specifically with the basketball and football program. Now, Rodney Terry, he was hovering around 500 this year, but I'm excited. Got some new recruits out in the Midwest. We got some big men who look like they can run. And we got Robert Upshaw at the last minute. Now, for Robert Upshaw to go to the Kansas State and when the coach leaves, commit to Fresno State, I was like Rodney Terry when I heard the news. My jaw dropped. We actually got a local talent, aside from Greg Smith, to come to Fresno State. I'm excited. I'm also excited about Tim DeRuyter. I'm excited about that 3-4 blitzing defense compared to that 4-3 stagnant defense that produced no turnovers. This 3-4 defense is going to be flying all over the field. This spread offense, those not necessarily suited for Derek Carr, I think he's going to make it work. And he's actually more athletic than we give him credit to. So I think Derek Carr is going to put up some great numbers. And he's definitely going to be a top 3 round pick in the NFL draft. If he decides to leave after this year. I'm also chewing on Giants baseball. Now, specifically Tim Lincecum. What's up with our 2-time Cy Young Award winner? Now, he's 3-10, and yes, he did have a win in his last start, and he did look good, but it was against the lowly, very lowly Astros. Now, in order for the Giants to make it to the playoffs, his 3-10 record has to be switched and reversed to a 10-3 record in order for he and the Giants and Matt Cain to make a deep run into the playoffs. Because once you get into the playoffs, it's a whole new season and anything can happen. And hopefully they can get hot like a few years ago. And I'm also, the last thing I'm chewing on in this segment is I'm chewing on Team USA 2012 basketball, and specifically with team captain Kobe Bryant saying and even comparing themselves that they might even have a chance against Dream Team 92. Will they have a chance? Yes, but what are the odds? 1 to 1,000? Now, don't be like Jim Carrey and say, so I have a chance? In a 7-game series, Dream Team 92 has the edge 4 games to 1. In a 9-game series, they would have the edge 6 games to 2. So, I say that to say this. Dream Team 1992, Patrick Ewing, Dave Robinson, Charles Barkley, Karl Malone. Then when we get to the guards, we have John Stockton, Savvy, Hall of Famer. Clyde Drexler, Hall of Famer. Larry Bird, Chris Mullin. And then the best player of all time, Michael Jordan. And his sidekick, Scottie Pippen, is still there. Any of these defenders, any of these offensive players from 2012, they had to pick up Andre Iguodala. Nothing against him, but he barely made his first All-Star last season. Andre Iguodala, he's supposed to be the Scottie Pippen of 2012? I don't think so. So tell me what you think. Tell me how you're feeling about Fresno State football and basketball. Tell me how you think. Tell me what you think about Tim Lincecum. And tell me what you think about Kobe Bryant saying they have a chance against Dream Team 92. Give me a call, 1-800-970-ESPN, 1-800-970-ESPN.